Hello everyone, I'm Sarah Zulfikar and today I'm going to discuss the questions from the course outline of ICATS Mathematics Contest for grade 3 and 4, and the topics which I will cover today are fractions and decimals. So first we will discuss the questions related to fractions. Question number 1, how much of the shape is purple? Option A is 2 by 3, option B is 1 by 4, option C is 1 by 3 and option D is 1 by 2. So first of all, we will count the number of parts of the given shape. There are 1, 2 and 3 parts. It means the denominator is 3. So we can consider our option A and C. Now let's see how many parts are purple. It's only 1. So it means that our numerator is 1. So we will select option C here. Our fraction is 1 by 3. Question number 2, if you have 3 by 4 glass of milk, what is needed to make the glass full? Option A is 1 by 2 glass of milk. Option B is 1 by 3 glass of milk. Option C is 1 by 4 glass of milk. And option D is 1 by 10 glass of milk. So here we can see that 3 by 4 of the glass is already filled. So what is remaining? Out of 4, if we subtract 3, it's 1. So it means that 1 by 4 is needed to fill the glass. So we will select option C here. Question number 3, this year at the school baking competition, Musfira won first place for her peanut butter cheesecake. She decides to give her cheesecake away. She cuts the cheesecake into 8 equal pieces. Musfira gives 2 pieces to the new girl in her class and 1 piece to her best friend. Which model represents the fraction of the cheesecake Musfira gives to the new girl in the class? So first of all, we will consider the model with 8 equal parts which are given in option B and C. Now, as Musfira has given 2 pieces to the new girl in the class, so we will consider option B here because in this model 2 parts are highlighted out of 8. So we will select option B here. Question number 4, Naila kept track of the trick-or-treaters who came to her door and found that 1 by 5 were dressed as ghosts and 2 by 5 were dressed as witches. What fraction of the trick-or-treaters were dressed as either ghosts or witches? Option A is 1 by 5, option B is 2 by 5, option C is 3 by 5 and option D is 4 by 5. So now we will add the given fractions. 1 by 5 plus 2 by 5 is equal to 3 by 5. The reason is when we add two fractions, we add the upper numbers, the numerators only, and the denominator remains as it is. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, but 5 will be written as it is. So we will select option C here. Question number 5, 4 students each drew a figure. Each student shaded part of the figure to represent a fraction. Which sentence about the figures is true? So we can see 4 figures here. Option A, Selena shaded 5 by 8 of her figure. So look at the Selena's shape. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 parts of Selena's shape. And 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 parts are shaded. It means Selena's fraction is 5 by 8. So option A is correct, but we can see the other options as well. Option B is Tara shaded 1 by 1 of her figure, which is incorrect because we can see that there are 2 parts of Tara's figure and 1 part is shaded. The fraction should be 1 by 2, but here it is written 1 by 1. So option B is not right. Option C is Carson shaded 2 by 4 of his figure. So here we can see that 2 parts are highlighted out of 6 parts. So the fraction should be 2 by 6, but it is written 2 by 4. So option C is also incorrect. Now option D is Eric shaded 5 by 3 of his figure, which is incorrect because we can see that 4 parts are highlighted out of 10. So 4 by 10 is not equal to 5 by 3. So we will select option A as our correct option. Question number 6. Use the picture below to answer the question. Sam will use one marker to color half of the circles. What is the color of marker Sam will use? Option A is blue, option B is green, option C is red, and option D is yellow. So here, first of all, let's count the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. As there are 12 circles and half of 12 is 6. So we can clearly see that 6 circles are colored in green. So we can say that Sam will use option B, green color. Question number 7. Subra's mother bought 6 bags of fruit at the grocery store. What fractional part of the bags is red? So let's count the number of bags first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So out of 6, there are 2 bags which are colored red. So our fraction will be 2 by 6. So we'll select option B here. Now we will solve questions related to decimals. Question number 1. A restaurant bought 90 kilograms of rice in which 24.5 kilograms of rice were used during the first day and 17.6 kilograms were used in the second day. How much rice is left after 2 days? Option A is 64.2, option B is 54.6, option C is 47.9, and option D is 42.8. So the total amount of rice was 90 kgs, and on the first day for 24.5 kgs were used, and on the second day 17.6 kgs were used. We can add the both numbers to find out the total amount of used rice, that is 42.1 kgs. Now to find out the remaining rice, we can subtract the number out of 90. Let's make a sum for that. The answer is 47.9 kgs. So we will select option C here. The amount that was left is 47.9. Question number 2. The points labeled on the number line below represent decimal numbers. Which point represents a decimal greater than 0.45 but less than 0.55? Option A is point P, option B is point Q, option C is point R, and option D is point S. So here we can see the number line. Point P is representing 0.4, point Q is missing, point R is representing 0.6, and point S is missing. So we can write the missing numbers, that what comes between 0.4 and 0.6, it's 0.5, and what comes between 0.6 and 0.8, it's 0.7. So now we can read the question again. We have to find out that which decimal greater than 0.45 but lesser than 0.55. So here we can see that 0.45 will be in the center of 0.4 and 0.5, and 0.55 will be in the center of 0.5 and 0.6. So we can say that point Q is greater than 0.45 and less than 0.55. So we will select option B here. Question number 3. Amara wants to buy a notebook for rupees 2.15, a pack of glue sticks for rupees 5.08, and a pack of pens for rupees 3.08. What is the total cost of the 3 items Amara wants to buy? Option A is rupees 10.75, option B is rupees 10.31, option C is rupees 10.23, and option D is rupees 10.11. So let's add the prices of all 3 objects. So 5 plus 8 is equal to 21. 1 will come down and 2 will be given as carry. Then 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Then decimal will be written. 5 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 10. So we will select option B here. The total amount will be 10.31 rupees. Question number 4. Fatima had rupees 250.75. She bought a book for rupees 135.60 and a pen for rupees 42.80. How much money is left? Option A is rupees 72.25, option B is rupees 74.35, option C is rupees 71.25, and option D is rupees 76.35. So the total amount is rupees 250.75. The cost of the book is 135.60 rupees and the cost of pen is 42.80 rupees. So first of all, we will add the amount of book and pen. and then we will subtract the answer out of the total amount. So 135.60 plus 42.80. The answer is 176.40. Now we will subtract it out of the total amount, that is 250.75. So the answer is 74.35 rupees. So option B will be selected here. Question number 5. A train travels 25.75 kilometers in the morning and 18.45 kilometers in the afternoon. How far does it travel in total? So we will add the given values. 5 plus 5 is 10, 0 comes down and 1 will be given as carry. 7 plus 4 plus 1 is equal to 12. So 2 will be written down and 1 will be given as carry. 8 plus 5 plus 1 is equal to 14. So 4 will come down and 1 will be given as carry. So 2 plus 1 and 1 is equal to 4. So the answer is 44.2 kilometers. We can skip the 0 after the decimal. So option A is the correct option here. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel.